Greetings! This is your SpaceWingman, and we are back with Warframe and the Baro Ki'teer cross-platform inventory sync event, or the Eternal Baro event for short. In this video, we are going to work through the entire catalog of items for this event. This event reads as follows. First announced at TennoCon 2022, Baro Ki'teer's inventory will soon be synced across all platforms, along with community testing happening later this year. This is a major step in fulfilling our promise, DE's promise, to bring crossplay to Warframe. This is the first of many steps we're taking to unify systems and our pre-database timers, relics, vendors, etc. More to come on that on a later date. Starting Friday, July 29th, Baro will visit Earth Strata Relay and carry the same inventory regardless of what platform you're playing on. This is especially great news for console players, as Baro's console inventory will no longer be several weeks behind his PC manifest. As part of this change, please note that Baro's inventory will remain the same for the next 3 visits until the end of August. To thank you for your patience, we're excited to announce that Baro will be selling several brand new items, including an all-new Baro-themed armor set and Syandana, several new war-themed Nuggle statues, and more. These items will be available each time Baro visits from now until the end of August, so you'll have plenty of time to earn the ducats needed to purchase everything. This is in addition to nearly 100 other items that will be available during his next 3 visits. So let's get started and work through the Eternal Baro's catalog by category. I leave the timecodes in the description. First, we will look at all the mods. Here we go. First one, Peculiar Audience. Killing an enemy has a 60% chance to amuse a certain void entity. This must be a new mod. Don't know what it does. Who is this void entity? Secrets. Maybe the man in the wall, but he's probably not a void entity, so let's purchase that. Second, Voltaic Strike, the melee electricity status mod. Primed magazine warp, the rifle magazine extension mod, primed version. The anti-faction mod for Grenier, shotgun version. The anti-faction mod for the infested. Also this shotgun version, primed cleanse infested. Vermilion Storm stance. I wouldn't advise to buy them from Baro, because you can get this one on Setna. It's more of a uncommon rare drop. Prime Pressure Point for melee damage, very important for new players. Sweeping Serration, also a Baro item I would not recommend buying from Baro or Eternal Baro. That's a rare drop, or at least uncommon drop from the Eidolon Hydra list. So this is actually grindable. Prime Target Cracker, 110% critical damage for the pistol. Primed Heated Charge, 165% heat damage, just raw, no status. Shell Shock, electricity status mod for the shotgun. Prime Continuity, if you're relatively new to Warframe, this is what you should buy, definitely, next to Prime Pressure. Tempo Royale, also a mod that you should not buy from Baro. That's also a Setna drop, so grindable. Primed Slip Magazine for the pistol. Primed Pistol Gambit, critical chance. For the pistol. Fang Fusilade or Fusilade. Also, a mod that you maybe should not buy from Baro. It's grindable. It's also a drop from the Eidolon Hydra list. And last but not least, Primed Bane of Corpus, an anti-faction mod for the rifle against the Corvus. So the next category, let's go with weapons and then go with appearance and cosmetics and then the rest. Okay, starts Prisma Tetra. it's more of a, you know, I mean, at the basic fundamental, this is at least mastery rank fodder. This is more, in my opinion, Riven. Certain Warframes profit from it. You know, okay-ish weapon. The Vastalok, Gunblade fanatics are gonna love this. The rest, at least, wants this. You know, was once a event weapon. Mara Detron. I mean, with the advent of the Tenet Detron, I mean, you can argue this to death. I think it's okay. It's an okay weapon, but if you can get it, get it. Prova Vandal. Yeah. Yeah. There was once a time I really liked this weapon, but that time has passed. It's okay-ish, but you know, one of these, it's gonna return anyhow. So if you have to skip anything because you have not enough ducats, I would say skip it. Quanta Vandal, one of my favorite weapons. Nice beam weapon, does what it does. Crit chance, status, and has a nice secondary. It's a fun weapon, I like it. Prismascana, I like that weapon too. It's maybe not the best sword, but it has a nice syndicate mod that if you kinda can play around with it and have maybe a Riven, maybe not, doesn't matter. It's a nice weapon. It's a nice sword. Prisma Obax, yeah, with the Aximus changes, I still am wondering why the sparring weapons have not made a comeback with their abilities, you know, to take you down, you know, take enemies down, and then, you know, inflicting obscene amounts of finisher damage. I need to look into this again. And one of my favorite secondaries, the Prisma Twin Gremlins. It's a good weapon. I would highly recommend it if you have to choose. Can't afford only one. Take this. You know, maybe then after that the Quanta Vandal, and the rest is basically fundamentally, I mean, okay, Vastalok, and the rest is debatable. And if you don't have the ducats, I mean, the Prisma Twin Gremlins will return, but that's what I would say. Prisma Twin Gremlins, Quanta Vandal, Vastalok. The rest is basically optional, and at its heart, at least mastery rank fodder. And, well, now appearance, cosmetics. So, the advertised Ki'teer set. Okay, Ki'teer armor set. Huh. That looks fancy. Steep price. Oh, that's at least something. Oh no, the chest plate. Kind of goes in. Steep price. You know, you're dropping over 1,500 ducats for this. Prisma Hectates. Everybody knows it. Baro people, yeah, Warframe players who play Warframe for a while know this one. Ki'teer Atmos Mask. Again, Ki'teer Arrow Skin. So basically, well, the entire Baro Ki'teer. Is it the entire Baro Ki'teer? No. So, Texas Desert Skin for the Sentinel. The Prisma Avia chestplate. Prisma Avia set. Shoulders, ankles. Then the glaring emblem. That is there, but isn't. Ignis Townsend skin, Limbo Immortal skin, and the Daedalus set, Prisma Daedalus set. Is that a reduced price? Looks like it. The Ki'teer Diaxiandana. Okay, it's not the entire, apparently, the entire Ki'teer set, Ki'teer collection of inventories, but that's okay. Ki'teer Sentinel Tail. Okay, that's odd. Where are the others? Ki'teer, Atmos, Diadem, Pack Leader Sigil, Townsend Skin, Kokosit, Sugrata, Machete Skin, Chroma Immortal Skin, the Transmuter Operator Hood from last week on PC, from last time from PC, Nexus Fur Pattern, for your Kavats, Prisma Arrows, left Edo shoulder plates, so the entire Edo set is back. That's neat. Ki'teer Sekara, Ki'teer earpiece. Oh, for the Quanta, the skin of Ice Skin. Restore Calcium Dana from last Baro visit on PC. The Exosec Archwing skin, also from last time. Pyra Sugrata. Burns good. And the Mole Cyber set for the chest. Knee plate. And of course the shoulders. Ki'teer Sugrata for your weapon. At least 3 of them if you use the Xorius. The Opticore Lexus skin, old buddy. Ki'teer Atmos Oculus. Prisma Urusu and Dana. I guess that was from the console rotation. The Degira skin. Paracesis Alexis skin. Gara Immortal skin. Though I'm not a fan of it, but I'm not the ultimate fashion framer. Kind of more minimal. I like it to be minimal in my fashion frame. So the Wintercrest Suandana is back. And the Lemnas staff skin. Okay, let's continue with miscellaneous. So the Nugget statues as advertised. Tashin New War. He looks badass. Even though he has a giant head. New War Viso R. We will never forget you. Sacrifice. Orders, refied statue. Okay. I mean, these are, yeah, new Noble Statue era. Neat. Okay, the Gustav 3. Beacon. The always lovely Prismal skin for the Mantis. Orbiter. Scimitar Sidonia skin. I like the Scimitar. I don't know. The Prisma skins are always super awesome. Floof. Lone Floof. Not a Floof guy, but I think that's one of the better ones. The Secret History of Replica. Yeah, from last time. It doesn't do anything, though. Can't click on it. I actually thought there... You know, how it's described. The replica of the archive that held the secret history of the Orokin court. Yeah, you can't click on it, can't activate it, notably containing the telling of Ivara and the Myrmidon. Right. Maybe I have to get to it with Ivara. Let's check it out later. Ki'teer Tribute Glyph, Prisma Kavat Glyph, and the fighters from the last couple of Baro visits, and very important Prisma Shade. Yeah, if you can afford it, get it. I mean, it comes back at every other rotation, but I like the Prisma Shade Companion. I mean, if you're playing more spy, stealth-focused frames, the specific augments can kind of help you. Corrupted Bomber Spectre blueprint. Another fighter, all the fighters, though. Damios and the Prax. Don't like him, don't want him. But this is just personal opinion. Warm glass glyph. Imperium Vigilant for your private quarters on your well, on your orbiter. Noble statue. Excalibur with Odanata. Another skin for your orbiter. Another skin for your orbiter mantis. Okay, then the pedestrian Umbra. A cool mill. There's nothing more to say to it. A cool mill. You can drop it if you have it. And another couple of Praxis for previous drops. And last but not least, Sands of Inaros. Quest blueprint. And if you, as always, visit Baro as Inaros Prime, you get the Void to select the Void Raider mission. And that's it. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. Eternal Baro, we will never forget you. At least not until last of August. So, a lot of expensive stuff. A lot ducat heavy stuff. Especially the Ki'teer, the new Ki'teer stuff is really neat. Looks really neat, and yes, I'm completely willing to drop everything on this. No! And I'm ducat poor again. Okay. I have to grind it out. Okay. Yeah, that's it. If there will be if there are any changes, I'm gonna make a follow-up video. Otherwise, have fun. Don't panic if you can't afford it. He's gonna come back with everything and maybe more. We're gonna see. So thanks for dropping by and see you next time.